New at 4, Jackson City Councilman Kenneth Stokes says he's looking for answers and a thorough investigation into the death of a woman who was found hanging. The woman has been identified as 29-year-old Tasia Fortune. Fortune's body was found hanging behind an abandoned house on Road of Remembrance Monday. Hinds County Coroner Jeremiah Howard told us the body was sent to the state crime lab for an autopsy. Stokes says he is meeting with Jackson's fire chief tomorrow because he has been told a ladder truck had to be used to remove Fortune's body.
It's wrong. It's bad. We sent a letter to the U.S. Attorney's Office asking for help to make sure we catch and convict the person or persons involved with hanging a young lady in Jackson, Mississippi.
So far, Jackson police say this is a death investigation. Stokes says there are many rumors circulating about her death and how she died. He says through his investigation, he has been told that she was the mother of 3 children and lived in the city of Jackson.
What's up out there, YouTube? This is James coming back at you with a sad and informative video. Hope all is well with you guys out there on this wet, rainy Monday night. All is well over here. Many of you may have already heard about this young sister right here. She was 29 years old. Her name was Tasia Fortune. She lived in Jackson, Mississippi. And she was found last Monday night or Monday morning, somewhere around that time span, hanging from a tree, okay, in Mississippi, okay? What a shame, and condolences to the family, the bereaved family, for their loss. You know, there's a lot of craziness going on out here in this country, you know. Now, we really don't know who's responsible for doing this, but, you know, I have my suspicions. You know, they say that there's a person of interest, you know, and from what it seems like, it was a boyfriend or ex-boyfriend that they're looking at right now. His name is Terrence Anderson, okay? I think he's in his 40s or something like that. I'm not really sure, but we're going to check out a video, you know, that's going to get more in depth with it. You know, I'm going to give my opinion on it after we watch these 2 videos. We're going to watch, you know, the situation with him, you know, what they're saying, and then listen to the family's perspective on it, okay? So without further ado, let's check it out.
First exclusive breaking news, a man said to be a person of interest in connection with the death of a woman found hanging in a tree in Jackson has been arrested on an unrelated charge. Here's what we know. Tuesday, Terrence Anderson appeared in Jackson Municipal Court where he was charged with being a felon in possession of a firearm. Judge Jeffrey Reynolds set bond at $250,000. Anderson is now at the Hinds County Detention Center in Raymond. Detectives said in court that he had been interviewed in connection with the death of Tasia Fortune. He denied any involvement with her death, but told police he had been in an argument with her. Fortune was found hanging on a tree on the Road of Remembrance in Monday in Jackson. JPD could not confirm he was a person of interest. Anderson has not been charged in relation with Fortune's death.
This morning, growing demands for answers in Mississippi after a 29-year-old mother of 4 was found dead.
We promise a 10
dead, hanging from a tree.
We're gonna press this as far as we can press it until she gets justice.
Tasia Fortune's body was discovered last week behind a vacant house in Jackson. The family telling ABC News the circumstances surrounding her death do not add up.
Tasia loved living life. Like, there's no way that she took her own life.
The Jackson Police Department saying, quote, an active death investigation is underway. They have not named any suspects and declined to comment on local reports that they questioned the father of one of Fortune's children about the death. Court records show Terrence Anderson, who's behind bars on an unrelated weapons charge, lives on the same street block where Fortune's body was found.
No one's trying blaming Ted or anything like that. You know, we just
want answers.
Meanwhile, concern growing in the community and among local leaders given Mississippi's troubling history with lynchings and racially motivated killings. In the last year, Mississippi police have responded to 2 other tree hanging deaths. Both were ruled suicides. Fortune's family rallying around her young children as they navigate this tragic loss.
She was a good mom, you know. She loved her kids and she loved her family.
And even though Tasia's death has sparked conversation about racially motivated murders, her mother tells our team that she does not want her daughter's name associated with that. There is an autopsy that's pending and should determine whether there was foul play involved in her death. Right now, though, police are urging anyone with information about how this young mother died to step forward. Rebecca.
Yes, as the family said, they just want answers here. Faith, thank you.
Now, this is my opinion on it. I think, you know what I'm saying, being that this is good old Mississippi, there's a good chance that somebody else has something to do with this woman's demise, okay? With the prior hangings, in that state, city, whatever you want to call it, they known for doing stuff like this. Terrence Anderson, one of her children's father, naturally would be a scapegoat, and they could be looking to pin this on him just because, number one, he had been into it with her. Number two, she was found on the same street. That's still not enough evidence, okay? But it's a good chance he was responsible for it, thinking maybe that they just gonna think it was a racially motivated hanging. They got so much of this kind of stuff going on, but I guarantee you this. There is no mysteries in the eyes of the Most High. He knows who's responsible for it. You can rest assured of that. You see what I'm saying? But it's just the frustration of not knowing who's actually the guilty party in taking this woman's life, and all the other hangings that's taken place, like in places like Mississippi and all over this country. You see what I'm saying? All over this country, you've got things like this going on and has happened. The only thing I can say is, hey, watch your back, protect yourself at all times, be careful who you trust. So-called friends or whatever, be careful who you trust. I'm going to even throw relatives in the mix. Be careful who you trust. You see what I'm saying? Because you just never know. People are just so evil in this day and age, and they're doing all kinds of stuff. Everything is, basically, you can't trust a lot of people. And it's off the table, you know what I mean, to the point of no telling what they might do to you or what have you. I hope they find out, who's responsible for it. Now that they're holding, her baby daddy, you know what I'm saying, in jail, they probably be holding him in jail since he's a person of interest, due to the situation right here, awaiting the autopsy and the toxicology report. Meaning, if they find any DNA on this woman, you know what I'm saying, her remains from him, he's going to get charged. And if he's guilty, then he should be charged, or what have you. I guess time will tell. But what say you people? Do you guys think that maybe he has something to do with it, or he's just a scapegoat for some lowlifes running around doing things like this, like they have been doing? Let me know in the comments. That's if you can comment. Make sure to like, share, and subscribe. People, please remember to live your life as though we're being watched. Simply because we are. This is James, and I'm out. Peace.